Hi, this is Jane from Golden House Tarot, and this reading is for Leo for March 2018. We have the Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, Temperance, the High Priestess, Judgment, Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay, overall I'd say, Leo, that for you there are some you're having some inner qualms about what's happening through March, and you're questioning yourself, and you're feeling a little bit put upon or hard done by, but there is definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. And there are resolutions to whatever the issue is for you this month. With the Five of Cups, it's a case of seeing the glasses half empty or half full. That's a decision you have to make. Here, this is spilt milk. There's nothing you can do about it. But don't ignore the things here that are working for you in life, because you still have options. You still have things here that will work for you, and that can help you over whatever this problem or issue is. Because I do feel you start March off with, a few things on your plate. Nothing that you can't overcome, because there's lots of help here, but you're feeling a little bit like, things are hard for you. With the High Priestess, when the High Priestess shows up in your reading, what it's saying is that you need to look within. You need to take a breath, step back, just assess things and get some perspective about what's happening. So if this is work and you're feeling just like there's just too much going on, or if this involves, a home-related activity, there's a lot happening through the month for you, and you just think, how am I going to get it all done? And Or if you're having a situation where, you're just getting one problem after the next, things, you fix one thing and something else breaks, and you feel like you're, going 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards, and never going to get where you're going. You just need to take a step back and get some perspective around it, because there is, most of these issues, while they're irritating, they're not things that we can't overcome. I can see here that you had a few things happening in the last few months, and you felt a little weighed down and treated unfairly. Sometimes with the Ten of Swords, we can even feel like someone has stabbed us in the back, But the thing about the Ten of Swords is it's the end of a cycle. You're actually moving into a new cycle, and that those things that have happened, whatever they are, you've overcome them, you've worked your way through them. The trick is to learn the lessons. It's, Judgment's about learning lessons as well. It's about rebirth and renewal. It's about not judging yourself too harshly, or those people around you. But it's also about saying that if there's an opportunity here that you've missed, the timing wasn't right, or, somebody sabotaged it for you, or it just didn't work out, this Judgment card's saying that there's going to be another opportunity to revisit and to, do it differently. But you've got to learn the lessons. You've got to, you've got to pick yourself up, and you've got to move forward. Here next to the Ten of Swords, we have the Hangman. Now, this guy's just hanging around. He's also feeling a little, hard done by. But the truth about the Hangman is that what it is he's just not, the timing isn't right for him to move forward. He has a solution to his problem. He has a key behind his back. All he needs is a bit of motivation, a bit of resolution, and he can get himself out of that situation. When the Hangman shows up in your reading, it means that there is probably some self-sacrifice or rejigging that we need to do. But he's not really stressed if you look at the photo. And he actually has this lovely halo around him. The answers are there for you. It just requires some patience. Some patience, some looking within, think about the lessons you've learned over the past few months or weeks, and think about what's still working for you, because the Hangman will succeed. The Hangman just has to take his time, and he'll do things in his own time. And why I feel like that you are going to resolve these issues is because of these cards here. The Six of Cups it's about reminiscing, looking back at a time where things were just the way we wanted them to be. And if we look back, we can look back with kindness at some situations in our life. It's a reminder to be kind to ourselves and to others around us, because a little act of kindness can actually change your perspective on all of these things. So when you get the Six of Cups, just remember to treat those people around you the way you want to be treated, because there's always a karmic effect to that. You'll find that you bring into your life the things that you need to resolve the problems, and the people that you need to resolve your problems. Over here we have Temperance, and Temperance is about finding balance. Now, the truth of things are that we never actually find real balance, but you have to keep striving for it. You have to look at the things that are working and the things that aren't working. You have to think about balance in terms of your health, the way you treat yourself, the expectations you have in life for things. There's a balance is not confined to just one aspect of our life. It's about everything in our life, because all aspects of our life, our work, our home, our health, our psychological well-being, they all need to be in balance for things to be working well. Because if one is out of balance, it throws everything else out of balance. You can find that balance, or as close as possible, just by stepping back, taking a breath, focusing on things that are working for you in life, looking at where you can, redo, or judging things more kindly, taking note of the lessons, because you're at the end of this cycle. You're moving into a better phase. Here we have the Page of Swords. This is bringing some clarity to your life. With the Page of Swords, there's an opportunity here to move forward with new information, with new enthusiasm. Don't run before you can walk. That's what I would say when I see the Page of Swords, because he tends to be a little, spontaneous. And spontaneity is a great thing. But here we have a card that says you need to think about the solutions to move yourself forward. I think in March, Leo, you need to have a little time to assess where you're heading and where you're going. You need to try and slow things down a little if you can, and just think about what it is that you really want to achieve by the end of the month. You need to let go of the things in your life that aren't working for you. You need to be kind to yourself, and you need to look within. Maybe try some meditation or something if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by these things. Or just, listen to some nice music or something that makes you feel good about yourself. But once the balance comes, you'll resolve the issues. Be patient. There are some lovely moments here for you, some kind memories, excuse me, that will carry you through. And there's going to be clarity for you in the end. I think as you move into April, you are going to have resolved quite a few issues that have been hanging around for the first 3 months of the year, and that you're going to move forward with a new insight. I hope that March is a great month for you. I hope that you rest and that you move into the next quarter of the year with feeling revitalized and energized. Have a great month, Leo. Thank you.